is cleaning my eyebrow and my eyelid with cleansing water and a cotton pad. The next thing I'm going to be doing is combing out my eyebrow with a spoolie brush. To fill in my eyebrows, I'm going to be using this E.L.F. eyebrow little set, and it comes with the gel and the powder, but I only use the gel, and I'm going to be using an angled brush. The first thing that I do is I start in the middle of my eyebrow and line the bottom part all the way out to the end of my eyebrow. With the rest of the product on my brush, I'm going to be lining the bottom part of my eyebrow, gradually going in to the beginning of my eyebrow. The next thing I do is start in the middle of my eyebrow and line the top part of my eyebrow. And I don't really have hair right here because of the slit, so I kind of just fill it in as I go. The rest of the product on my brush, I fill the beginning of my eyebrow. And then I kind of get a little bit of product and fill in the middle. The next thing I do is take my spoolie brush and begin to brush this product that's in the beginning of my eyebrow up with light strokes. And then I proceed to blend in the rest of my eyebrow. The next thing I do is conceal my eyebrow with the Maybelline New York concealer in the shade 5, and I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild flat brush. I start in the middle part of my underbrow and bring the concealer out towards the end. With the leftover concealer on my brush, I conceal the front part of my eyebrow. With a small amount of product on my brush, I then conceal the top part of my eyebrow starting towards the middle of my eyebrow. With the leftover product on my brush, I then begin to bring the concealer towards the front part of my eyebrow. Now for the slit part of my eyebrow, I get concealer on the tip of my brush like this and make sure my brush is completely flat. Then I find where the slit is in my eyebrow and I angle the brush on how I want my slit, and I just gently set the brush on my slit. When I do that, I then begin to do up and down strokes to kind of make the line more defined in my eyebrow. And that's how I do the slit. Instead of using the powder in this E.L.F. kit, I use the Rommel Stay Matte powder in the shade 012, and I use this fluffy brush just to apply the powder. The last thing I do is I set my eyebrow hair with this E.L.F. Clear gel, something like that. I'll put the actual name of this right here, and I use the eyebrow side obviously, and I do upward strokes at the beginning of my eyebrow and then just regular strokes for the rest. I also grab a sponge and blend out this beginning part of my eyebrow where the concealer is. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you already aren't. Go follow me on Instagram. The link will be down below. And yeah, bye guys. Really though, swear we finna get